you will be absolutely shocked how much this can improve your golf game without changing anything at all. Hi everyone, my name's James and welcome back to Get Good at Golf. On this channel we aim to help you get good at golf just one day at a time. So often when we give lessons or when we play in pro-ams, I see people who don't really understand the concept of where to aim, how to stand at a golf ball, and how important alignment can be to hit shots like that. I was really pleased with that actually. So I've tried to stand a touch open there and hit a little bit of a fade into that flag away from the water. If you want to see more on-shot shaping and what shots to play, then that video is already on this channel. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and check it out. But I see so many guys who stand there and think, you know what, I've hit a slice in the past, and I know that I hit a slice by standing open to the ball and coming across the club face there. You'll see that provides us with a very weak shot. If you've got a lot of loft on there, it might not slice, but if you've got a driver or a long iron or a hybrid, that's going to move viciously from left to right. You're probably going to lose your golf ball and cost yourself some shots. So a lot of people stand very closed. So closed means your front foot is a little bit in front of your lead foot, or your trail foot, should I say. That's going to make the swing path come more in to out. So the shots that you can hit from that obviously are a straight block out there to the right. So I've struck that really nicely. Why has that gone right? It's actually drawing back quite nicely because I shut the club face down, which I didn't really mean to do. But I can also hit a snap hook here. So you think, well, you're aiming right, so you're probably not going to hit it left. There's water on the left. That's the last thing you want to do. Nice close. And I'm going to... Oh no, look at that. That started right and that is viciously going left. That is a huge miss. Why has that gone left? Because my alignment was too close. This is something which we see so often as well. And then you've got a two-way miss, which really isn't ideal if you want to play your best golf or get good at golf. So what I want to make sure that we do is stand, and I'm bad at this. Like Chris always says, oh, your alignment's out, and it's something which you need to keep on top of. You need to work on at the driving range, especially now in winter. So just something like this, a nice little alignment aid can help you. I'm just going to put that down nice and square. Obviously we're on a mat here in the simulator room, so it is a little bit easier, but the key here is to make sure that those feet are in line with the alignment stick there. Then your hips are in line and then your shoulders are in line, because just because your feet are square doesn't necessarily mean your shoulders are square. Look how back my right shoulder is there, but my feet are square. That's still going to promote an in to out swing path, and I can still hit that horrible shot to the left or to the right, depending what you do with the club face. The ball flight is a marriage between, that's gone a long way, hasn't it? The ball flight is indeed a marriage between the swing path and the club face. That marriage has to work out. It has to work in unison for you to hit good golf shots. Again, if I stand square with my feet but open with my shoulders, this is something we see a lot as well. You can hit those big, high, floaty slicers, which nobody likes. So just make sure, maybe get a friend behind you, get your PGA Pro just to stand behind you and say, right, how is my alignment? Yes, feet are right, hips are in line, shoulders are in line. And never do this and look down, because you can do that, you can think, right, I'm square, straight away, shoulder back. Okay, so if you are going to work on this, shoulders across there and just work on that rotation with the shoulders, but keep them back to square. Never do it in a pre-shot routine. I hate seeing people going to do this and line yourself up, because as soon as you put that club away, you're generally going to move and all hell can break loose.
And one thing whilst James talks about it, James has got an alignment stick down there, but if you comment below, they will not be parallel to that. So prime example there for James.
Yeah.
The club or the alignment stick should be at his toes. If you can get that at his toes when you set it up, get it the distance you would be from the ball, because it's very easy to slip and still be ever so slightly open.
So guys, Chris is now going to give us a few drills to do on how to work on your alignment and show us just how that alignment can help us maybe play shots in a different way than just trying to hit straight golf shots, which can be quite difficult.
Right, so James has gone through that, guys, with an alignment stick. So yes, we want to have that down, but ideally when you do set this up, try and get the same distance you will be from the ball so you can actually get your toes on the line. We then won't see exactly what happened with James, ever so slightly, but even an inch, if that gets your shoulders an inch left and such, that's going to encourage you either to pull it left or the path is working left, so you might leave the face open. It's going to create a two-way miss. So we need to be consistent with that and just start to go through a routine. So start behind as if you was on the golf course, set the face, and then start to build your stance where it starts to feel square. So then from there, when you're on the golf course, you're going to be able to come in and repeat that each time. Again, we want to be able to think about what our path is actually doing, so aligning right. But if you've got a certain shot shape, if you are a natural fader of the ball, if you do go across the ball to the left and it does slice to the right, or if you're somebody who hits a draw, then let's just set up and practice that on the range. Let's be consistent. And a lot of people don't. Everyone tries to find the elusive 0.0. We want to be neutral. Everything wants to be square. Everything wants to be great. Right, feet are square, clubs square. But if you've still got a path that works maybe out to the right from here, we're still then going to hit shots way out to the right. I've now aligned here. I've gone square, but the face is open. That's not helping me. So we need to think about what shot shape you hit naturally. What do you hit? If you do hit a block, you might hit a block, so that might be fine. Your path might be out to the right, you might be square. That might be because you can't rotate very well. Well, set up on the driving range where you think, okay, I'll set my alignment stick up 5 yards left of target. And what I'll do is I know that I always block it, which some people might, and you can't change that because you're limited to your rotation. Well, get your alignment a little bit left and make your normal swing. You'll start to see how, right, I've still blocked that, but because I've aimed a little bit left, I've aimed 5 yards left, that's come 5 yards in closer to the green. I now know, right, I need to nudge that a little bit more. I need to get that 10 yards left of the green. And then I need to play that same shot. So I'm consistent that I'm blocking it. That's fine. That is the shot I have. So I'm now a little bit further left. And I'm going to try and get this online.
Oh, what a player.
There we go.
In.
Is it in? Have I blocked it in?
Ooh.
No, but that's a prime example. So if you are somebody who hits that shot shape, practice that on the driving range. Don't go and try and find the elusive straight. Don't try and set up perfect. Let's just play to your shot. If you can control that, if you can repeat that, you can still lower your handicap by hitting a block shot on every shot. If you can repeat that, that is going to work. So then again, you can start to practice with this. So you might think, right, I'm going to aim a little bit right. I want to try and practice playing a draw. So I'm going to get my alignment stick pointing to the right of target. But what we see a lot from here is for people to go, right, yeah, I'll aim right because I want to play a draw. They have the club face straight towards the target, so that's straight at the flag, and we play the same shot that James hit a few times. I don't rotate. I flushed it, but I've hit a slinging hook into the carp lake at the Farms Golf Club. So we need to, again, do a little bit of trial and error, maybe bring another alignment stick in.
You love an alignment stick, don't you?
I am. I am the man of the alignment stick. I'm going to have that where our path's going to go. And that's okay. Yep, my path's going out to the right. I now want to just open that club face but close it ever so slightly to the path. And then we should be able to get it to draw back onto target.
What a player.
Onto the line.
Oh.
Referee. So guys, you can try different ways of aiming. Try and play to your shot shape. I see too many people go, they watch videos, they go, well, I know how to hit the perfect straight shot now. It doesn't work because you might not be able to rotate, you might be doing something wrong. It could be your grip. That's why we still advise lessons. Again, you can have online lessons here at Get Good at Golf, but maybe play for your shot. Play for that. Start to get your shot working for you better, and we'll start to see your handicap coming down. Instead of trying to do the big change, let's try and get you consistent with what you have got. That should help you lower your handicap. It should help you hit your irons better, hit them straighter, and hit more greens, because every time we hit a green, we're going to save on average a full shot off your score. A lot of people miss greens. You might not hit many, but if we just hit one more green, it's looking like we're going to save you at least one shot. So that's just one part of the game that we can help you get good at golf. So guys, hopefully you've enjoyed that, and we'll see you at the same time tomorrow.